What is up, everybody? My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed, all about pressure washing and quote IQ. And in today's video, we're going to be doing pressure washing, marketing, equipment, business talks. I'm joined with a special guest. I got Mike here with me. Mike, how's it going, man?
Hey, Justin, how are you? Happy Friday to you and to everybody watching.
Happy Friday. You know what the best part about Friday is, right, Mike?
It's payday!
Payday. We're going to be doing something a little bit different on this one with regards to the structure. Mike was playing around, and apparently, lives like this get a little bit more interaction. So we'll see what happens, right, Mike?
Yeah, we're going to go up and down. Justin likes to be on top.
Oh, wow. Okay. That was a great way to start this live off. Let's go ahead and get some thumbs up going. We have one guest in with us, and that's Jack Grimaldi. Jack, we're happy to have you, man.
Hey, Jack, how are you, buddy?
Howdy, guys. He says he's looking forward to this. I think Jack's a big pressure washing guy. You know what I mean? He likes washing things and getting things clean, which is a cool thing because we're all about that over here as well. Couple things with regards to housekeeping that we want to address first and foremost. If you guys haven't checked out Quote IQ Cam already, we have a big update coming today. Let's figure out how I share this. Big update coming today. Okay, the update's going to allow for offline usage. So if you have bad reception, whatever the case may be, you'll be able to take your before and afters, your pre-inspection forms, and your jobs, and keep them all in one place. It's really great. So if you guys haven't checked out Quote IQ Cam already, it makes taking before and after pictures incredibly easy with our before overlay, which you guys are going to see right here. Boom, overlays the before, so that way you get the perfect angle every time. With our before and after pics, you also can edit these. You can put your company logo on them. We have saturation. We got text. I actually created a couple buttons within here that have the text presets, so that way you don't have to recreate the text every single time. But essentially creates the perfect before and after pic every single time. Saves it off of your phone, right, Mike? Which is another beautiful feature, and it's really good. So, but that's just one feature. Let me go through all the other ones really quick, Mike. Okay.
Say what?
I'm just going to go through all the other features really quick. If you guys haven't checked out Quote IQ Cam already, it'll be linked up in the comment section description of this video. As you guys can see, it's the perfect way to get all of your photos, all of your job videos off of your phone and into one place, right? So this is how you take pics of the jobs. You come in here, you take all your job photos. All those job photos are then saved. You can then edit these, and you can send them to the customer. You can write descriptions for all of them. You can do whatever you want with these. So that's pretty cool as well, right, Mike?
That's very cool. In fact, we were using this today. We were doing a bank, and it was nasty. So lots of before and afters using Quote IQ Cam. Very cool.
Absolutely. And then of course you can take videos using Quote IQ Cam, as well as we also built out, the inspection forms a little bit more. We have new questions now within the inspection forms, all these save, all these export. Yeah. So we got a bunch of cool things we're working on. We just wanted to let you guys know, big update coming for that. It's actually 50% off right now as well for, anybody that jumps in for the launch. So, right, Miguel?
Yeah. A big 50% off.
Why is everybody always asking if you want to accept cookies? Like every site I go to, you want cookies? No, bitch, I don't want no cookies. I hate when it's always asking me that. Okay, so we got Jack in the chat. Let's give some shout outs. Pristine Window Cleaning in the chat. Caleb, love y'all's content. Really appreciate that, Caleb. If you guys tell us how you like this. I personally don't like video shot like this, but we're just giving it a try. If you guys like these kind of videos, let us know. If you don't, whatever the case may be. Jack's got a question for us. We're gonna get to that here in just a second. And then okay, so sweet. We got shout outs already. Mike, I have a question. If you have an unruly customer, have you ever employed an email campaign to
smack them down, rectify? Not necessarily an email campaign, but I mean, I definitely try to rectify any situation as quickly as possible, because situations that are not pleasant for either the company or the customer can result in negative things like negative reviews. It can lead to negative word of mouth, and it can lead to that customer no longer being somebody that gives us their money, which is ultimately what we want. And so we have had situations where, things go sideways. They don't necessarily like the way things went, whatever the case is. Expectations weren't met. Communication wasn't there. Whatever the case is, we do try to rectify these. And we have had 1-star reviews go to 5-star reviews as a result of, just a little bit of communication, a little personal touch from myself to kind of remedy the issue. So yeah, we definitely try to, you know, smooth things out.
One of the beautiful things about like quote IQ, for example, is, you know, we touch everybody with quote IQ. No pun intended. I don't know what I'm trying to say there, but basically, like all the you know, support that comes through, we see, and then any, you know, bad reviews that come through, we see. So Mike's really quick on the trigger with regards to calling those people immediately and being like, hey, like, what's up? Like, because people just leave 1-star reviews, right, Mike?
Well, yeah, I mean, there, unfortunately, when, you know, when you put yourself out there like we have, right? Like we were business owners first, went into, you know, YouTube to help educate, help people grow their businesses, get better. And we also, you know, started to provide online training in the form of like how to wash and local domination, train, you know, the before and after pictures, the marketing materials, and then the one-on-one coaching that we're doing now. And when people start seeing that you are, you know, making money off of, you know, teaching, people get really angry. They get upset. They turn on you very quickly. And when that happens, it can lead to negative impact on your own businesses, whatever those businesses are, whether it's, you know, a wash business, a lawn care business, a window cleaning business, or a software business. And so with all of that being said, people have, you know, they see a face like they do with us, and they're like, oh, I don't like what he said in that video. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take, you know, these matters into my own hand, and I'm going to be a warrior for everybody and leave a 1-star review. And that's awesome. Do it. You know, who cares? Because what eventually what ends up happening is you're not somebody that can be reckoned with or reasoned with. And when you're somebody like that, it doesn't really matter, right? And so we do our best to stack the deck in our favor. We provide phenomenal services for our customers in my wash business, right? We get reviews all of the time. The review multiplier in quote IQ that's free helps us stack those reviews. Our great reviews outweigh the bad reviews. But one of the things that I preach is interact with everybody, good review, bad review, because you can learn from these things. If you get a bad review and it's justified from a customer, you can make your business better. You can learn, you can grow from these. And, you know, ultimately that's what we're here to do every single day, is learn and get better. And if you can do that, you know, even from a negative situation, you know, it helps your business.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And there's always, you know, if things, worst case scenario, you can always, you know, Mike has got other means of getting even, if you will. So
I don't like to say getting even. I like to say rectifying the situation in
okay,
the way. But let's not talk about that.
we're not going to talk about it. Hey, we're gonna have a good time on here. So we appreciate all you guys for hanging out. Bigger than usual. We have more people on here than usual. So we're gonna answer some more questions from the chat. Mike, there's an old guy who watches your channel religiously and hates your guts. He literally makes a video 20 seconds, I guess, after your video yesterday, talking about how you don't know anything because you said you don't use Dawn detergent.
I went live yesterday, and I don't remember really talking about Dawn detergent, but I probably did say that because a lot of people, they try to go cheap and they try to use like Dawn dish detergent, and you can use it. I mean, hell, we used it for many, many years. And then somebody, you know, I'd read somewhere, they're like, you know, if you're going to go the cheap route, you can use Dawn, of course, but it's not formulated to be mixed with bleach. If you're going to go cheap, then why not use something that's actually formulated to work alongside bleach, which would be a laundry detergent? It does the same thing. It's sticky, which is ultimately what we want. And it allows your chemical to stay where you want it longer and do its job. And so if somebody got upset about that, well, I'm apologetic. Please use Dawn. Like Dawn is awesome. You know, Gain is awesome. Southern Slang is awesome, right? Whatever the surfactant is that you use, like, go for it. I don't really, you know, it is what it is.
Surfactants are a lot of fun, and they're serious business, so don't play around, okay? Especially not with the brand.
Yeah,
now,
and
okay.
What were you gonna say?
The reason why Mike said that, like, you're not supposed to use Dawn, it literally says on the bottle, don't mix with bleach. Like, at certain, you know, levels, you can create like mustard gas or something. So
no.
Yeah, you can. I mean, look, that's what the bottle
I've actually done research on this, and there's
the bottle
really
doesn't lie, Mike.
Say what?
The bottle doesn't lie. Okay.
The bottle sometimes lies, but ultimately, what I was going to say is I've done research on this. You're not going to cause any damage, but like if one thing is formulated to work with bleach and the other is formulated not to, in fact, like you said, it says do not mix with bleach, then why would you do it? Again, who cares? Like, do what you do. You do you, I do me. We don't even use Dawn or Gain. We actually pay to get a surfactant when we use a surfactant, which we normally don't. Like, we normally don't use a surfactant.
I mean, if you're going to use something that's, structured specifically for, real cleaning. Quote IQ Cam has made before and after pictures so much easier. We really appreciate that pristine window cleaning. If you guys want to check it out, first link in the comment section description, 50% off for the launch. Be sure to jump in. I can connect and discuss government contacting in regards to pressure washing and maintenance. I wish we could have people jump in here. How fun would that be, Mike, if we could just invite people in? But yeah, email us, support@quoteiq.io. If you got some good stuff, dude, we'd love to have you on the channel to, share that with everybody. What's up, Mike? Justin, how y'all doing? We got Dewey in the house, the washing wizard.
And let's go, Dog.
The washing wizard. Okay. How would you deal with a customer wanting a discount because they came out while still washing and got bleach dripped on them from the house, which messed up their sweater? Dude, this is such a fucking specific example.
I know a guy that one time sprayed. Yes. Okay. So one of the things that we do before we wash any house is my guys, they walk up to the front door, they knock on the front door, they introduce themselves, tell, their name, their company. Hey, I'm here to do X, Y, and Z. We're about to do a pre-inspection walkthrough. If you would like to come along with us, if there's anything specific you want to talk about or show us, please come out and do that. During this process, we also, we're not getting into the weeds so much, but we do say like, hey, if we are going to be spraying bleach, and this is something that we do every single time because this has happened. People will open up their garage doors and walk out and bleach goes right on them and it will ruin their clothes, right? Regardless, we say, if you need to come out, please let us know, knock on the window, try to get our attention, whatever the case is, but we are spraying bleach and it can drip and it will ruin your clothes. We do the same thing when we're doing commercial stuff. Today we were doing a bank and Max got cones that he puts up and he puts tape across because we don't want anybody to be walking back and forth in between. Fortunately, the bank was closed. It was closed because the place flooded in the last storm that came. And so they're relocating whatever, blah, blah, blah. But we still did it because people were coming in and out. And so, you just have to communicate thoroughly. And even like, if you're using Quote IQ, put it in your email sequences, prior to arrival email, say, hey, these are the things to look out for. We do that all the time. I mean, every single email that goes out, these are the things that we need you to do. Move your shit. Cover anything that needs to be covered. If you've got plants, get them away from the house. If you've got a dog, lock it up. If windows are leaking, put a towel. Like all of these things we highlight, and we also like there's an entire list. So communication is the key.
Absolutely. Okay. Before we jump into some more questions, we want to let you guys know we got one slot left on our next coaching group, which is going to start next week. First link in the comment section description if you guys haven't checked it out already. Couple of big successes from guys. One of our guys actually did a $10,000 deal after his first call with us. So we helped him close a $10,000 job. Another guy, he got a $29,000 contract. So from being in the group, and then another guy's about to have his first $20,000 month. So these are all people that have been in the coaching program. Highly recommend. This is high level coaching, not cheap, but we give all of our best stuff away. It's to hold you accountable, give you the blueprint. That way you can run this in your own business and have a ton of success. So if you guys are interested, first link should be first or second link in the comment section description for one-on-one coaching with me and Mike. Like I said, starts next week. We only have a slot left. So if you're interested, definitely reach out. Anything you want to say about one-on-one, Mike?
No, man. Like the proof is in the pudding, right? We have got the experience, the knowledge, and the expertise to help people grow their business. We hold them accountable. This is, if you're serious about growing your business, if you want to get to where, you've set your goals and you understand that sometimes you don't know the best way. Well, not that we are experts in a lot of things and we have proven track records. I mean, my business is, 20 plus years old. we've got giant contracts with commercial. I was just telling Justin before the call, we just signed an $85,000 contract with a group of banks. It's a credit union. And it was because we did a really good job. I built a relationship with the main person in charge, and we leveraged that to get, I think they've got 14 or 15 locations. We're doing it, biannually, and it's a very good thing. And these are big places, and they are not afraid to spend money. But there's a way to go about finding who these contacts are, how to approach them, what to say, how to structure your quote, your estimate. And it's what we do. I do it every single day. And, we just started this, and I've just started sharing it. And it's something that I think could benefit a lot of people. And as you saw from those 3 guys that were in one of the first classes that we did, it works. So you're muted.
When you give yourself the right information, it gives you the ability to take advantage of these things when they come about, right? How to follow up with these guys, how to walk the property with them, where to find them, how to get in front of them. If you put all these pieces in place, like, your success is inevitable. Mike just landed $85,000 contract, Mike, over 2 years. Like,
1 year.
Over 1 year. The funny thing is, we'll get guys reaching out. I was talking to a friend about this. Guys will reach out and they'll say, I'm making $2,000 right now. I want to make $30,000. Well, that's a big jump. How much are you willing to invest? Well, I got a couple $100, and it's like, you
get lost.
Right. I have a couple $100. I want to make $30,000 a month. It's like, okay, great. So you want to make like almost 400 grand a year. Anyway, so we could take you there. And if you're interested, it'll be linked up in the comment section description. Like I said, not for everybody. Absolutely. We keep it very small with these groups. Peaches is here. What's up, y'all? Welcome,
What's
Peaches.
up, Peaches.
I have a question for Justin. How dare you? Okay, Washing Wizard. I've been rocking Quote IQ from day one on an Android with 100+ invoices. I've used it a good bit. Ain't looked back. I will give Dewey this, dude. Dewey has been with us since absolute day one. I remember we launched it. He started testing it, and now Dewey, like, tell him in the comment section how far we've come. Like, literally, me and Mike's
it is absolutely night and day difference between when we launched. And there's a lot of, you can wait and perfect, until you've got like the absolute best thing out there, and then go to market. But then guess what happens? A, it delays everything. B, you don't get the feedback that you need. We pushed it out, and it wouldn't be where it was. It would not be where it is today without us going and pushing it live. Guys like Dewey have made it so much better. Dewey on day one, going through it, testing it, letting us know the things that he was having issues with. He gave us some great ideas that we implemented. Dewey, how many things have you said, hey man, it would be great if you did this, this, and this? And guess what? They're in the app. And there's hundreds of other guys that have, brought feedback to us, suggestions, things that we've added, because, we have an idea of what we want and how it will work best for us, but we don't know everything. And so we want your input. We want your thoughts, your ideas to make this thing as good as possible, because ultimately it's for us, right? We all need it to work. I run a business. Justin runs a business, and we use this thing every day. And so we want it to be the best. So please continue to give the feedback, and we appreciate you, Dewey.
And another thing is, we wrote the blueprint for you guys with Quote IQ. We launched it before we were comfortable with it, and we had people test it. We made tweaks. We continued to build it. And for the past 2.5 years of our lives, this has been all we focused on. Like, every single day is, how do we build it? How do we make it better? How do we get it better? And how do we put the things in place that are really going to help you guys out? That's why, within Quote IQ, you can send estimates, invoices, collect payments, collect tips on invoices, and get the review multiplier for absolutely free. So if you guys haven't checked out Quote IQ already, download it, Google Play Store, App Store, or myquoteiq.com. It'll be linked up in the comment section description.
And also, even if you are somebody that is just going to use the free version because you're, first starting out, I highly encourage you to go in and check it out, because we've got a $1 deal. First month, $1. You can try the ultimate tier. You can actually put into place for 1 month for $1 all of my email automations, right? You can use InstaQuote, InstaSchedule, every feature. You've got the hourly rate calculator. I mean, all these things in there that will allow you to, figure out your business and maybe see, okay, these are things that I eventually want to get to. And when the business starts to pick up, I definitely want InstaQuote. I want customers to be able to go to my website. I want them to be able to quote themselves. I want them to be able to schedule themselves based on our calendar availability. Like, you can use it all for $1, right? Get it all set up. And when you're ready, you'll be good to go. But man, like, the stuff that we've built in here is absolutely incredible. And it just keeps getting better. And like, for me, it's so exciting, right? Because like I'll be up like at L&H Industrial. It's a little local place that, you know, we buy our bleach and we buy our parts and stuff. And I've been up there a bunch recently because I'm rehabbing a trailer, and I see guys all the time, and there's nothing cooler than some guy coming up and go like, "Hey man, I use Quote IQ. It's so awesome." And I'll be like, "Really?" And then they you know, open up their phone and they show me, and you know, it's incredible. And the feedback that we're getting is so positive. And when we get negative feedback, you know what we do? We fix it. We make it better. There is no other software company out there that you can actually, you know, get on and message support, whether it's on the phone, whether it's, you know, a video call or through the app. And guess who you get? You get me and Justin, as well as our other teammates. But we are the ones that are answering. We are in the ground. You get the co-founders. Every time you send a message, we see it, every single message. And we are making sure that, you know, there's resolution to the things that need to be resolved, and there's improvements that are made when we have people that tell us what we need to do. So thank you to everybody.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. There's a question here. I tried Quote IQ for 2 weeks. It's not as easy as most other CRMs out there. One question, how many CRMs are you using? Because if you're testing a whole bunch of them, you know. The other thing is, did you set up a onboarding call? The first thing we do as soon as anybody downloads it, we shoot you over a message. Well, Olivia does, our I forgot what her title is, but she sends over a message and says, "Hey, here's a link to schedule an onboarding call, free demo onboarding call. Get all your stuff set up, get walked through every feature." So really, no excuse not to, you know, take advantage of it. But anyway, we
Customer experience manager.
There you go.
I was like, because we just promoted her, and I was like, you know, customer service manager. And apparently that's not the correct term these days. It's customer experience manager, which I think is pretty cool. Because when she started, she was just doing support. And now like the role has evolved because, you know, we've got more people on board that are helping. We've got more people on board that are using. And so, you know, having a team in place that can help, you know, kind of streamline the onboarding process has been really helpful. But great point. Did the guy that has like, it really is unbelievably easy to use. There are a lot of things that we've built in, so maybe that can get confusing, but, you know, take baby steps, follow, you know, the process. And it's very simple. Like if you need help, please, you know, reach out and we'll hop on a call with you and we'll walk you through everything that you need, because we want it to be as easy. And if there's stuff that you're running into that actually is somewhat cumbersome or, you know, bulky, like please let us know so we can streamline it and make it better.
Absolutely. We give as many resources as possible as we can. So, yeah, but anyway, we appreciate the feedback. I did a 3-day job for a company, went above and beyond, for a competitive price compared to the other bids they got, and still got a 3-star rating. What do you think, or what do you think you should do with customers like this?
Okay. Well, what I do for customers like this is, you know, we always try to do a walkthrough at the end of the project. And, you know, I've trained my guys. One of the questions that they ask when they're done before they pack up, before, you know, is like, you know, is there anything that, you know, you think that we missed? Is there any place that, you know, we didn't do as good a job as you thought we were going to do? And if there is, you know, and it's something that like we have to explain, then communication is key, right? That's critical. But then you say, is there any reason why you wouldn't leave us a 5-star review, right? Is there any reason you wouldn't leave us a 5-star review? Always ask that question, because if they go, you know, like, well, yeah, I didn't let you were late. Oh, I'm so sorry. And then maybe you can explain it away and say, you know, the next time I promise you we're going to be on. Maybe there was a reason. Was there traffic? Was there an accident? You know, whatever. There is a reason they left you a 3-star review. But if you ask that question, very simple, they'll tell you, yes, I will, or no, I won't. And that's what I do.
Another thing on that walkthrough call, Mike, you might have said this, but of course I wasn't listening to anything that you said.
Right.
It's a good thing to ask them. Hey, is there any reason why you wouldn't give me a 5-star review today? And they'll fill the gaps for you and say, well, you know, we're really not happy with X, Y, and Z. Did you say that, Mike? Dude, I legitimately, when Mike talks, dude, Mike does the same shit to me. I'll watch the replay and I'll be talking for a little while, and then Mike's just like on his phone text.
I like it more when you don't listen and you mute yourself.
Well, like to get out of here. You know what I mean? So,
Well, the
anyway.
good thing about you, Justin, is you're able to like, extract all of the knowledge that I have because like I know so much and I'm so smart that sometimes I forget stuff. And then you're like, oh, Mike, remember how smart you are? Can you tell us a little bit more about this topic? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I forgot.
Well, I'm
So
an
thank you.
excellent interviewer. So
You are a phenomenal interviewer.
that's really sweet, Mike. I appreciate that. But anyway, me and Mike like to have a lot of fun, especially on these calls. You know what I mean? We like to do fun things. Hey, I want to give y'all a shout out. I started following you 2 months ago and finally decided to start my business. In the first month, all of my equipment paid for itself. Mike, can we talk a little bit about having customers pay for equipment? Because that's something we've been pressing into a lot recently.
Yeah, and what's funny is that's the bottom line. The customers pay for everything in our business, right? And the customers pay for our gas, they pay for our maintenance, they pay for our employees, they pay for our insurance. Because if it wasn't for customers, then we wouldn't be making any money. So ultimately, the customers are the ones that are paying for our equipment. And so I'm glad that, you're 2 months, you started watching us 2 months ago, you launched the business after the first month, everything is paid for, probably because you listened, you applied what you learned, you implemented these things in your business, and you see the results, right? And so that is the difference between somebody that's going to be successful and somebody that is going to probably fade into the sunset. They're going to go away. They're not going to be in business. Their equipment is going to be in a corner somewhere. They're going to sell it for cheap on Facebook Marketplace, whatever. But yeah, customers pay for everything. So that's one of the most important things is when you're starting your business, what do we say you do first, Justin? Get customers first.
Yep.
Well, it's just like, people, right? Not yet, but in about a month, they're going to be like, oh man, things are slowing down. It's winter time. I don't know what to do. Well, it's too late then, unless you start preparing now for the winter and start thinking about things like, what am I going to do? Am I going to do snow removal? Am I going to do gutter cleaning? Am I going to do Christmas lighting? And if these are things that you're interested in doing, we have got tons of resources available. We've got the Christmas Light Bootcamp right now that basically will show you absolutely everything that you need to know in order to hit the ground running as far as marketing, what lights to buy, how to install them, how to cut them, how to run everything. It's a phenomenal training and it's unbelievably cheap. And just like JK said, first month paid for my equipment. One Christmas lighting job will pay for, even if you had to buy Christmas Light Bootcamp 30 times, your first job is going to pay for it. That's how inexpensive this training is, but it's going to give you everything that you need so you're not slow in the winter. Something to think about.
There you go. Failure to plan is a plan to fail. So, I mean, we talk about this all the time, you guys, but when people listen, it actually pays off. You know what I mean? This is all we talk about. The other thing, JK also left another good comment. Thanks for the unbiased guidance. I understand the game is meant to be sold, not told, but you guys have helped and I truly appreciate it. The thing is we give great stuff away on YouTube. Like we do. Our goal is to provide a ton of value here. Now, the things that we sell, we also 10x whatever, your investment is on those. That's always our goal. So like if you think that this stuff is good that we talk about, like when you pay, you also pay attention. So you implement. And that's why, paying is also another good way to go. So listen to these calls, implement what we talk about. And whenever you start getting and earning that money back, dude, come and do some heavier coaching with us because we're only going to level you up even farther and even farther. So if you guys are interested, we got a class coming up soon. Link in the comment section.
One spot left.
Big Tug sub to me said hi. What's up? Peaches love Surfactant. Anton, hello from the penitentiary.
Hey, Anton. Yeah, we were locked up together. Cell block C.
Mike, I'm in jail and I want to start my wash business. What's the best advice you got for me?
Break out first. Buy how to wash.
How would you do that, Mike? How are you breaking out of prison?
I'm not at liberty to tell you how I broke out.
Okay. All right. Mike's already done it. That's a separate course and it's pretty expensive. You can pay with it. You can pay with your commissary or whatever. Using Dawn dish soap with bleach is like smoking and being on oxygen in a trailer. It don't end well at some point. There you go. Hot boxing. They call
that was like Dewey painted that picture perfectly.
They did. What an analogy. We should put that on the wall.
Yeah.
I think you should both be banned from wearing clothes because you're hiding something everyone deserves so much.
Wow. Thank you.
It should be
Thank you, Ninja.
illegal to be this sexy and clothed. I completely agree. Thank you for that comment. Between the two of you, I've learned so much and I'm continuing to grow my business with your help. Thank you, folks. If Brock, if I would have known you were a Michigan fan, I would have never helped you. I'm just kidding. We appreciate it, dude. Like I'm saying, we put like incredible stuff on YouTube. I'm telling you guys, you can make a fortune with what we put on YouTube. But if you want behind the curtain, if you want to meet the Wizard of Oz, you know what I mean? You know where to go. Justin, I want you to run better Facebook ads. Are you my guy? Let me know. You have my email. Thank you. I don't run Facebook ads for people. I can teach you how to run Facebook ads very effectively. If you, I think Purcell, you actually know, Chris, dude. I ran some seal coating ads for Chris. We ended up quoting like over 80 grand with like $500 in ad spend. Like just absolutely.
What
crazy.
about QIQ ads?
Yep, QIQ ads. Absolutely. Oh, fuck! I just threw my thing all over the place.
Hey, be careful. QIQads.com. You can get phenomenal video ads for it. We've got line striping. We've got pressure. We've got them all. But video catches the eye. Justin's Facebook ad strategy is, it's available on pwcourse.com. But the beautiful thing about it is he goes so in depth. He talks about the copy, right? Talks about, the ad spend, what it should look like. And now we've added QIQ ads, which have just, made them even more lethal. I was never a fan of Facebook ads. In fact, I never ran Facebook ads until about 2 years ago when I finally was like, okay, Justin, like, here's my account, like, do something. And he did. And guess what happened? They kick ass. And
magic happened, because that's what we do with Quote IQ or with ads in general. But yeah, I completely thank you, Mike. That was really sweet, man. But if you guys want to check out QIQ ads, we got all kind of preset templates here. Video ads are the best way to go. Recording them is a bit hard, so that's why we created QIQ ads. Here I do a video explainer on how I made $13,000 with one video ad and minimal ad spend, so that way you guys can just copy the video ad strategy. Now, if you want behind the scenes, you know what I mean, you can get your ad. Oh shit! We're actually gonna watch it right now. I'm just kidding. Okay, if you get your ad, I'll actually show you what I do on the back end. So highly recommend you guys get a QIQ ad. The other thing is like I don't make it complicated. I think a lot of people overcomplicate the Facebook ads, and I don't. I keep it very simple, so it's super easy for anybody to utilize. Okay, sweet. But great question. We really appreciate that one. Dewey says StreamYard, you can invite people from YouTube. I don't think so. I've never seen that feature anywhere. But Dewey, if you know how to, let me know in the comment section below. Can you use Quote IQ to do before and after for body progress photos if you're just starting a diet?
Yes.
I think it'd be really good for body. Dude, like, you want to talk about how to make a really good before and after photo? I mean, like, check this out, Peaches. You would just take your before, and then the after picture is you're going to get this overlay, so that way you're going to be able to take the perfect before and after every single time. You're going to be able to see that body progress, and you're going to keep yourself motivated.
Dude, we need to market QIQ or Quote IQ Cam to the health industry.
That's right. That's right. And then once you've taken your before and afters, Peaches, then you could put your company logo on top of it if you want to share that out with friends and family. You can then put your text over it. You can then do contrast, so that way you can really bring out all the good stuff in there, and it saves within the app. So it's beautiful.
And I tell you what, Justin, I wish I would have had QIQ ads for the before and after overlay several years ago. I was a heavier gentleman at the time, and it was actually kind of mean. I had put on a bunch of weight. I was like probably like 240, right? Maybe a little heavier than that. And we were at a Christmas party across the street, and one of my friends was, and I say friend, like we are vicious to each other. And he took a picture of me, and this is back. I mean, this is a long time ago. Do you remember? Well, I in my pressure washing business for the marketing, I used to say like the Dean of Clean. Right. Yeah. Like that was my moniker. It was a terrible thing, but it was kind of funny. Well, so my buddy sent that to our group chat with there was probably like 8 guys in it. And he goes, basically he called me Winter Dean, like the Dean of Clean, but Winter Dean, like, because I was packing on all the weight for winter. And so that picture, I kept it and I used it as motivation. And I started doing like a crazy diet and crazy workout. It was insanity, if you remember that workout. And I did it for like, I don't know, 6 months. And I got down to like 205 and super lean and ripped. And this was a long time ago. But I would have loved, and I did. I took the before picture, and I was a fat, disgusting pig. And then I progressively took each week, and it was awesome to see the change.
Mike actually died as well for about a month, and then he lost a lot of weight then too. Remember that, Mike?
I do remember that. I don't remember, I remember, not being, I was in a coma for 30 days. I don't remember that. But I do remember, after waking up, and then I looked down and I was like, holy fuck, I haven't been this skinny since like I was in high school. And even then it was like no muscle, and just because complete atrophy when you're not moving and you're only being fed through a tube, like that's a terrible experience. So I don't recommend it for anybody.
Wow, dude, that was a crazy time. We're gonna talk about that in today's call. Maybe that's a good topic for another call.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what else we got in the chat. We appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. We appreciate you guys. Let's see. This peach is hot. The world may never know.
We don't know. We don't know.
Yeah.
We can only imagine. I think Jack is wondering too.
Jack says, yeah, you get what you pay for. The coaching is top level. Thank you, Jack. We appreciate it, man. I assume no dwarfs are involved.
Hey, if dwarfs have got money and they want to pay, we'll take their money. I am not biased against dwarfs, right? I know you're not supposed to look them directly in the eye because they can steal your soul. But other than that, like, they're cool.
I thought that was a ginger thing, Mike. I didn't know that was a dwarf thing.
Well, it might be a ginger dwarf. I'm not sure. My wife is a ginger, and I've looked in her eyes, and she's a redhead.
She actually doesn't let you. She says no eye contact, Mike.
Yeah, I'll hurt your eyes.
I want to come train from you. How do I make that happen? There's a link in the comment section description. It says one-on-one training. Fill out the form. If you're a good fit, then we'll give you a call, and yeah, we'll tell you how you can go further with that. Jack, I'm considering the carnivore diet. I'm doing it now. It's phenomenal. Like, have you ever? I know you're keto. Have you ever tried carnivore?
No. Oh, look, our marketing manager is here. We're live. I've never done the carnivore diet, although I just had my annual checkup, and my bad cholesterol was a little high. And so my doctor was like, hey, are you eating a lot of red meat? And I don't really eat a lot of red meat. And so I said, but I do love red meat. And he said, he said, I watch you on YouTube, and I heard you talking about London broil. And I said, oh, don't watch me on YouTube.
He watched that live? He watches our live streams?
I guess, or maybe the replay. So, yeah. So I'm not going to do the carnivore diet. Although we do eat a ton of chicken, a ton of turkey, and a ton of seafood. But yeah, I'm keto.
Okay. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Anyway, I was going to say a joke, but I'm not going to. Yeah, look, Dewey, it's insane how much I've seen it grow, and 1,000%. And any suggestions can and will be implemented. Absolutely. The way that we structure building out Quote IQ is we build out the features that are going to help the most amount of people possible, first and foremost. And then that's why that's why we've been delaying like the time clock and some of the other features like employee management, just because we wanted to build it out as good as possible for one-man shows, and now we're kind of progressing into that currently. Purcell, love the queue. We appreciate it, man. Is there any update? Oh, is there any update on the way button? The on the way button is definitely coming, where it's going to auto send a message. We've been focusing a lot on Quote IQ Cam, getting that like where it needs to be, and then we're going back into Quote IQ. There's like some things we want to tweak, and then we're going to get into some of these other features. Do we want to talk about anything that's coming, Mike, or no, not right now?
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, I mean, like one of the things we're working on right now is Zapier integration, so that way you guys can utilize other tools. You know what I mean, like route managers and things of that nature, right, Mike?
Yep, you can just zippity zap anything that you want.
Zippity zap it. Okay, let's see what else we got. I want to do what you guys do. I just don't know how to start. Any advice for me before starting power washing business?
Yes, consume as much content from both of our channels as possible. If you really want to do what we want to do and you want to do it quickly, then you can, shortcut the learning curve and invest in your business, invest in yourself, invest in your future. And we've got a ton of resources at pwcourse.com that can help you out on both the marketing side as well as just the basic how to wash. So you can check that out.
Yep. Okay, sweet. Let's see what else we got. I want to love Quote IQ, and I like the idea of it, the price and the features. I just find it hard to use. So yeah, if you go to myquoteiq.com, there's a demo button on there. If you go, our demo guy's really great. He'll walk you through every single feature, tell him exactly what you want to see. He'll walk you through everything. And once you get the hang of it, like me and Mike built it because we looked at everybody else's and we said, man, this is like more complicated than it needs to be. And we want to have the best features in the best places. So like, for example, the dashboard is the home screen for a reason, because that's like all of the analytics within your business. And then within the middle, you click the plus icon, you can add customers, you can create invoices, estimates. You can just add everything from that aspect. We also have the calendar in there. You have your pre-inspection forms all the way to the right. Like, it's built out for simplicity. So just once you get your head around it, I think it's going to be super easy for you. Jorge's in here. These guys got me to the point I am today in business. Super grateful, dude. Thank you so much, Jorge. We appreciate that, man. Jorge's been with us for a long time, and he was in a lot of our older coaching groups as well. Remember Jorge, Mike? You would always make fun of him because he would
Jorge was always, he was in a loft, always laying down. He looked like this beautiful Hispanic god that was just all in white, and he's always laying down. It was very funny.
Yeah, it was a very fun experience. I wish you guys would have been there. What should I put in a stickman fight?
I don't even know what that means, but I appreciate it.
I'm just trying to work through some of these. Hey guys, I want you to roast my door hangers and yard signs. We haven't done that in a while.
Yeah. Well, so hey, send us some pictures of them and we'll do it next time.
Yeah, support@quoteiq.io. One decent interior paint job a month keeps me afloat in the winter. Okay, so this is a good comment right here. One decent interior paint job a month keeps me afloat in the winter. Okay, I made a video about why 90% of wash businesses fail, and one of those reasons is your inability to pivot, right? Your inability to do something different and offer a different service. So like Josh notices that in the winter months his business slows down, therefore he advertises another service that he can still, service customers. So if that's what happens, find another service. That's why Mike was talking about Christmas lights earlier. Christmas lights is a great way to go. And it's kind of, dude, Christmas lights. We got Glenn Jernigan who actually taught that course. Dude does over 200 grand in Christmas lights a year. He takes off January and February just because like he's done. And he says he rolls over 95% of his customers every single year. The lights are already pre-cut to their houses. Like he's got huge commercial contracts for these. So it's like kind of a no-brainer with regards to adding another service to your company. Right, Mike?
Yeah. One's the man.
Attention and intention makes the magic happen. Completely agree, Jack. Quote IQ is legitimately the best. Had an issue with Quote IQ and Mike got on that shit so quick. I couldn't believe it. I believe it was less than a day's worth the turnaround to get back to work. Absolutely. Yeah. It's what we do, baby. We make sure this thing is up and running. No, but I mean, because we use it on a day-to-day basis, right? And we want to make sure that it's as good as possible. All I got to say is give us a little time, right? Like a lot of these other software companies that have been around for a while have been around for 10, 15 years. Me and Mike, less than 2, right? Quote IQ came out less than 2 years ago, and look how much we've done in that time span. So it's going to be a force to be reckoned with, and it already is, man. It's great. So I really appreciate that comment, Eric. Thank you, man. Oh, look, here you go. After taking the Christmas lighting course, I did $10,000 in Christmas lighting my first year. Was the course anywhere near $10,000, Mike?
No, I think it's like $299 or something like that. Like, are you kidding me?
It's ridiculous how cheap it is. I'll be honest with you. It's absolutely ridiculous. So take advantage of it. Level Up Oklahoma. Absolutely. That was the reason for asking. Mike give us the spamming expertise. Facebook ads work well for service-based businesses. Give them a limited time offer. Yep, absolutely.
Yep.
Been running Quote IQ ads for 2 months. Awesome. We appreciate that, Dirty Dogs. We really appreciate that. Disrupt military recruitment efforts.
Yeah, this guy's just spamming.
I think that's spam, yeah. Oh, this is sweet. Total blackout painting. I hope you all have an amazing and blessed day and a fantastic weekend. That's really sweet.
Thank you. I've actually got a great weekend planned.
Do you really? You want to talk about it at all?
Yeah, we're doing a little doing a little parents' weekend for my daughter who is in college, and so we're going to go have brunch with her tomorrow, and then a little tailgating, and then a little football game.
How fun is that, Mike? That sounds like a
Yeah,
good time.
good time.
Peaches wants to know what the meat of the week is, Mike. I hope you got a new one for us.
Yeah, I went to the Ogeechee meat market yesterday, and I got some filet mignons as well as some chicken. And I forget which chicken it was that I got, but I cooked the fillets last night for 2 of my churns, and I had a couple little bites of it. Even if my doctor's watching it, it wasn't an entire one, but boy, was it delicious.
Is he telling you to stop eating meat, Mike?
He told me that I shouldn't eat as much red meat. I think the cholesterol is a genetic thing. I don't necessarily think it's because of me, because I really don't eat. I cut out my turkey sausage, but that's not red meat.
You know what's good for high cholesterol?
Low cholesterol. What?
I know a guy who can raise and lower his cholesterol at will.
His name is Chuck Norris.
Have you ever seen The Office, Mike?
No. Yeah, of course I've seen The Office.
I think Dwight said that. He said, I can raise and lower my cholesterol at will. And someone said, why would you want to raise your cholesterol?
Did you say that?
What's your guys' thought on laser cleaning?
Dude, that is so cool. I mean, I've seen it like on YouTube and whatnot, but I don't know if it's applicable to, what we do, but very, very cool technology.
Absolutely. Jack says tomahawk steak is my vote. I've never had a tomahawk. Isn't that like where it's on the big bone?
Oh, dude, it's giant. I've never had one. I've seen them multiple times, but it's just too much.
Yes. I need a job. Help me.
All right, well, get off YouTube and start looking for a job.
Dude, okay, Mike, I saw this video today, and it was for like, how people play video games on the internet. Well, this video was for a bum simulator. And so I started thinking in my head, I was like, because you could go around and beg people for money, and you can do all kind of crazy shit. But then I was thinking, like, okay, what if you were a bum? Like, how, what would be the quickest way that you could get out of it, you think, Mike?
How would I stop being a bum? I'm trying.
Yeah, or like sometimes my wife will feel bad, and sometimes my wife will feel bad for people, and I'm like, I feel like it's the decisions that they made that brought them to that point in their life. So I don't know if there's anything to feel bad about. Like, obviously people fall on hard times, but like, what's your perspective on that, Mike?
Well, I was trying to find something because it doesn't matter. I hate bums. I hate them. And they make me mad. There's this guy, and so my daughter, she's 13, she's very sweet. Well, she's not a sweet girl. There are some, KK. There are some homeless people, or appear to be homeless people, that have started to show up like relatively close to our neighborhood down there's a Starbucks, and there's like an Ace Hardware and a couple other places. And it's the same people every time. And there's this one guy, and he's got this sign, and it says, "Ran out of gas, please help." This motherfucker is there every single day with his same gas can and his same sign. He's outside of a neighborhood. It's the same people. It's not like you're off the interstate and new people are coming along. Oh, he ran out of gas. How many times are you going to run out of gas, right? Get a new shtick, right? Get better at being a bum, right? Increase your ability to bum better than other bums. So that way, I actually made a video where I was driving around helping bums with their signs, right? Like, you need a better call to action. One guy was holding his sign upside down. Another bum had, it was so small I couldn't read it. So I called her over and I said, "Hey, you need to make it bigger." So I do my best to help them with their bum marketing. But at the end of the day, I think that they should all be herded up and put on a bus and taken somewhere away from me. And that may sound cold and that may sound callous, but that is legitimately how I feel. And if I'm elected in November, that's going to be one of the first things that I do. I'm gonna load up all the bums, and I'm going to take them somewhere else.
To Walla Walla.
Well, I'm not going to do it because they smell, and I don't want to be around them.
Yeah, that's really good, Mike. Where you take them across the border?
Yes.
There you go. Okay, they're going to be taken to Walla Walla, Washington. But Mike, do you think that them being in that position is a choice? That's like
okay. Well, and
all their life choices.
Obviously, I'm totally kidding about all the stuff that I said. There are a lot of people that have fell on hard times and they don't have the means to get out of it, right? And it's tragic and it's sad. And like if you think about it, imagine that you don't have a home, right? And most places aren't going to hire you if you don't have an address, because they need to have an address to send your, your IRS stuff to, right? Like there are, when you get into a scenario like that, it's very sad, because it's like this, just more shit just keeps piling on top of you. And it's like, at some point, maybe you just give up. I think one of the biggest problems in America with the homeless situation is mental issues, right? And I can't remember what the statistic is, but like an overwhelming majority of homeless people have got legitimate mental illness issues, and they're not getting help. And they, it would be great if there was some, and there are places that they can go, but and then there are just some people that say, "Hey, fuck it. Like I'm just gonna, wander the streets and be a man of the streets." I don't know, and and it is a choice. But I think that those are very few and far between. I think, unfortunately, a lot of these people had very, raw deals, bad circumstances, found themselves in situations that they just weren't able to, get out of. So
Back whenever me and Mike were like really heavy into shorts, I wanted to do like a challenge where I would see how much I could make as a bum for a day, just for fun. But like that would be a really cool series, like from homeless to millionaire or something like that, or give yourself like a price. Like you got to
yeah,
start with absolutely nothing and then climb your way back. The
right.
thing is about successful people will always find a way, and even if everything is taken away from them, they will still find a way. Like even if me and Mike got down to like to that point, just like you said, Mike, with the call to actions, we'd find a way to like, we'd utilize all the knowledge,
And do
right?
you know why?
Why?
Because the one thing that nobody can ever take from you is your knowledge, right? Your experience. And yeah, I could go down to $0 in my bank account today. And guess what? I will be back. I will come back, and I could go get a job at a clothing store on a commission basis, and I could be the best salesman, and I could make as much money as I cap out there. I could go get a job at a car dealership, right? Car dealerships, those guys are, car salesmen. If you're selling the right car and you're good at selling cars, you can make a shit ton of money. That's what I would do. I would go find the highest paying commission based sales job I could and apply for it, and just say, hey, give me a shot. Like, what's the worst case? I don't sell anything, you don't pay me anything, but when I do, you're going to thank me. And then you just build from there. The more money that you make, the more successful you are, the easier it is to leverage that money to build and do more things, right? That's one of the greatest things. People are like, oh, I want to have financial freedom, I want to do this, and that's all well and good, right? And it's great to have a ton of money in the bank, and that ton of money in the bank allows you to do more, of things that you want to do. And I'm not talking about like buying a fancy car or going on vacations. Yes, those are the benefits, but I'm talking about taking that money and growing it exponentially by building other businesses. And I don't even like to say invest, because like investing in the stock market, the return is not going to be nearly as much as when I invest in myself. I like to invest in myself, and that means things that I can, have. When I build, I know what the return is going to be, or at least I think I do. And if I just put it in, the stock market or mutual funds or whatever the case is, the return is going to be absolutely minimal. So I invest in me, and that's my investment.
This is not legal advice. Mike is not a nutritionist nor a legal counsel. So please seek medical professionals if you need that kind of help. Our lawyer sent me that. He made sure that we said that on the live. I'll get a course from y'all, but my wife won't let me.
Okay. Hey, why? Why won't she let you?
Jack says, Hugo, tell her it will help your family in the long run. Yes. An investment in yourself is an investment today for future returns, right? And then, yeah, just like Mike said, compound interest with regards to returns on investments in yourself. Now, copper wiring is the best way to get out of being a bum. Thank you, Will Ferguson.
Yes, and
For
just
anybody who's interested.
yeah,
Um,
I believe that's highly illegal.
is the steps to pressure washing like this?
I don't know what that means.
Advertising, pick how you want to help, get a loan, learn the rules. The first rule, there are no rules. Second rule, don't talk about Fight Club.
That's right.
That's how you start pressure
Get
washing.
better at being a bum.
That's right. Vidan Rogers 2024. We appreciate that.
Love it.
Let's see what else we got. If you lost all of your money, Mike, I would let you live with me.
Well, thank you, Peaches. I would take you up on that. And we could go on a diet together.
There we go. If I was homeless, I would ask for money to buy window cleaning tools and clean storefronts. Mike, go ahead.
This dude. Okay, so I'll never forget this. And this was, me being like a good human. I'm driving by, I see this guy and he's got this little sign and it says, need window cleaning tools to make money. And I was like, you know what? That's something that I'm willing to partake in. And so I went to the yard where we keep all of our stuff. I grabbed decent stuff, right? A squeegee, a mop, a bucket, some rags, some Dawn detergent, and took it over to this guy. And I did film it, which was a little self-serving because, I wanted to put it on YouTube just because I thought, okay, maybe if this guy does something, this could be a really good story. So I went ahead and I, brought this guy his stuff, and it was pouring down rain, and he was, in his methed out way, he was appreciative. And then the next day I saw him need use cell phones to recycle. And then a couple days later, it was, need bike to get back, what it was just like every day his sign said something new. Now this bum, I got to hand it to him because he had a dry erase board. And he was like, okay, that one didn't work. I'm going to try this one. And so it is what it is. But like, what did this fucker do with my window cleaning stuff?
Pretty good, Mike. This is what happens when you try to help people, okay? You're paid in direct proportion to the amount of value you can provide. I saw a short of a guy who had like a sign that said $5 to slap me, and he got a $20. He got somebody to pay him $20, and they slapped him. So how much value can you add, and how can you be paid for that value? So even making people laugh is a good way. I've seen bums with funny signs, and it's like, they made your day better. Like, sell some water, find a way to become more valuable. It's just 101 for how to make money.
This guy said he saw my logo
pressure
on a sign in Virginia.
This pressure washing work is hard. I'm going to go back to living on food stamps. You want to bring up the Virginia comment, Mike?
No, I just, it's funny.
It's like printing money, cutting out copper wires. I have a small engine repair business, and I did a job for a pressure washing company, one-man company. But after that, I've been trying to get other companies, but no one else seems to be interested.
Yeah.
How's your proposition, right? Like,
what are you doing to get in front of them? The marketing, like,
everything is marketing, everything is sales, including how you talk to people, meet with people, the way you carry yourself, the way you speak, right? And so maybe something about, the way you're approaching these people is off-putting, either that or maybe you don't look like a professional business. There's a lot of holes here that, we could delve into, but first and foremost, figure out your approach and figure out maybe who you're approaching is the wrong thing. There's a lot of things that could be going awry here. He just says, Hugo, you should get off of this call then. Might get too motivated by watching these guys and getting all this knowledge. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Wait, what was that?
Pete just said that he might get too motivated because we're out here just spitting game.
I'm just reading some of these comments. Bro, stock market is just for people that has extra money to invest a little. Okay. I don't know what that means. Do you? Oh my God. Pete just says, get a new wife. I am available.
Might get too motivated watching these guys and getting all this knowledge. Okay, sweet, Mike. Anything else we want to mention on this live stream before we go to wrap this one up? I think these are fun. I'm not sure how the viewing experience is for the viewer. Obviously, probably takes up more of the phone, real estate, to watch it.
Yeah.
Any whoosy what's it's. Mike, lead us out with some words of encouragement and inspiration, something that really makes us want to dig deep within and bring out the best within ourselves, so that way we can be the best for others.
Well, okay. I think that every single day you need to wake up with a plan. You need to execute. And I think one of the greatest things that you can do is ask yourself what you actually accomplished every single day, because a lot of times people, they've got all these great ideas, these great plans, these great goals, and there are definitely steps to get there. So I would encourage everybody to write down those steps. And then at the end of the day, answer yourself, and you have to be honest with yourself. Did I accomplish the steps that I said I was going to do today? And I'll bet you most of the time you don't. And so, holding yourself accountable is one of the most important things that you can do, I think, in order to, have true success in not just in business, but in life. Right. So I don't know if that's motivational or what, but I definitely think, people talk a lot and don't execute enough.
I think another thing is practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. We talk to so many guys that are like, I'm spending all this money into these ads and they're not performing. It's like, okay, well then stop spending the money. Like you're burning your money essentially. So you want to make sure that you're doing things, but you also want to make sure that you're taking the right steps. Jim Rohn used to have this awesome like thing that he would say. And he would say like these guys would call him and they want him to do a big speech and inspire people. And he said like, you don't want to inspire people that don't know what they're doing, because then you have a bunch of like inspired idiots. And so you want to educate first and foremost, and then take inspired action on that education. That's what we try to provide for you guys on these calls. You know what I mean? So Mike, can we get a woohoo?
Woohoo!
Justin, can I get a woohoo? Yeah, woohoo. Okay. Mike, what do you think? Should we wrap on this? All jokes. Okay, all jokes aside, I've been studying y'all for the past 2 years. Bought my skid and made $2,500 in my first month with 2 contracts.
Gotcha.
First question: What took you so long, dude? 2 years and you just did your first month, 2,500, dude. Imagine if you had started 2 years ago.
His wife wouldn't let him.
That's true. That's true, dude. Yeah. I guess if you have to talk to the boss lady. Nirvana sucks. Hey, cuties.
I actually kind of like Nirvana.
I'm not old enough to know what that is, so I'm just kidding. I know it's a band. I know. I don't think I've ever heard of them. What's their most popular song, Mike? Could you sing it?
Smells Like Teen Spirit. Like, pick a song. Did you see the new Batman movie with the vampire kid? Like,
what about My Date with the President's Daughter? Is that a?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so we like to come on here and have a lot of fun, you guys. So I think that's everything. So one-on-one coaching with us, check it out. Like obviously, we do a look behind the curtain.
Can we do a Forever Self-Employed matchmaking episode? Well, Justin's a married man. Is that what you're insinuating?
I'm married. Yeah.
Peaches, would you like to be made with Justin? Is that what you're insinuating?
I don't think so. I think Peaches is an awesome person, and I think she'll find love eventually. In all the wrong places, though, most likely.
No, I don't.
Sorry, Peaches.
I made Keeping Up. No, y'all can match up other people. Oh, okay.
Bro, when you guys started business, did it seem like a door you trying to get through but didn't know how?
Well, I think there's a learning curve in everything that we do, whether it's, starting a business, growing a business, maintaining a business. There's always something to be learned, and there's always doors that you need to, kick down. And if you're not in the mood to kick down doors, then you're probably just going to stay stuck. So, go hard.
Exactly. So yeah, no, we can match up other people. So yeah, we'll have a pressure washing dating show. That'd be great. Are you married, bottom guy? Dude, see, okay, this is the fun part about doing these lives like this, because I'm sure we're getting like I don't know if we've ever seen Nirvana sucks before.
Are you married, bottom guy? Hey. Yes, I am married.
Hello down there, Mike.
Yeah, but are you married? Nirvana sucks, and like Nirvana sucks is such kind of like a name. It's like, are you a male? Are you a female? Right. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Last question, then we'll wrap this because we're having too much fun. Okay. Best advice about business to 20-year-old boy.
First of all, you're not a boy. You're a man. You're 20 years old. So legally, you're an adult. And that's hilarious. Anyway, I think age is not a factor. And I've said this a million times. It's not about your age. It's about the value you bring to the table. So by all means, do not look at your age like it's something that's holding you back. Use your age to your advantage. You're young. You've got energy. You've got, a lot of years ahead of you to learn and to get better. So learn as much as you can, invest, implement, and charge accordingly, whatever it is that you're going to do. don't let age determine what you're charging. So that's what I've got.
Take massive action, okay? If you're playing video games, stop playing fucking video games, dude. Get off the video games. Go out there and build something. Dude, if we could, that would be so cool. Me and Mike have never gotten to play with this kind of setting before. Dude, if I could go back, all right. So first and foremost, find mentors, right? Secondly, heed their advice. Thirdly, dedicate yourself. And fourthly, take so much fucking action. Like put your head down and run through like every single wall you can find. Because dude, if you do that, you're gonna be so successful, man. Mike, can you imagine if we would have found like me and you whenever we were like that age?
Well, if I was 20, you wouldn't have been born. So that would have been really weird if like I was carrying around baby Justin and be like, hey, this is going to be my future business partner. And they'd be like, dude, he's only 6 months old. I'm like, but he's going to be really smart.
Kid shows a lot of promise. Let's be honest with ourselves.
But like Justin, the other day, remember I told this was, I don't even remember when it was, but I know you remember it because I said that I was a little bit jealous of Justin because he is so much younger than I am. And, you know, we have kind of joined forces and moved in a trajectory that is pretty nice. It's pretty mind blowing actually. But like, I just think about, you know, if I was Justin's age, where he is now with what we've got going and, you know, where we're going, like it's pretty freaking awesome. And so to his point and to the question about for the 20-year-old, you know what? It doesn't matter how old you are. You know, you've got so much more life ahead of you and take advantage of everything. And just like Justin said, implement and take action.
So much action that people around you are like, is everything okay? You're being crazy. The other thing is get away from everybody else at your age unless you can find people that are like really hungry because you are the culmination of the people that you spend the most time with. So you want to get around the people that are absolutely crushing it. You know,
do you know what I was just thinking?
What?
Maybe next time I can be on top. So when you start talking and I start looking down like at my phone, then it looks because like I'm on my phone. It looks like I'm actually interested in what you're saying.
Let's do that next. So fun. I'll be on top for now. Bottom guy. Okay. Let's see. We got another question. I live in Hawaii. No one ships here. Need to buy a pressure washer 4 gallon per minute. Where should I buy it from?
Dude, Amazon doesn't ship there.
What a cool name. Kiali Maho?
Kialii Maho.
Keanu Maho.
No, it's Kialai. I don't know.
Yeah, it's Kialai. Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Kialai. That is a cool name.
That's a cool one. I've never seen anything like that. Don't let anything stop you, Kialai. Use a water hose if you have to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Well, it is Friday the 13th, so there's that.
Wait, what?
Today is Friday the 13th.
Friday means payday. So, yeah, Friday the 13th. That's pretty crazy, Mike. Yeah, things are getting spooky out here. Okay, Mike, what's the word of the day today?
I don't know, Justin. I want you to pick.
Let's let the comment section pick. Whoever picks the best word of the day will be the word of the day today. Could be anything.
Yeah, you'll be the word of the day guy because I'm the bottom guy.
Yeah, I like what I'm hearing. Other than that, let's, dude, track your numbers, stay motivated, plan for the winter. I mean, fuck, dude. It's like the stuff that we talk about every single week. Absorb this, have it in your headphones while you're working. Maybe not. I mean, we've got a lot more jokey. This show is like a lot more jokey than what we usually are.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. We got some good ones.
Retaliate is my favorite so far.
Maybe it should be, I saw one comment and it was about that old guy that gets so angry with me. Did you see that one?
That was a good one, but that can't be a word of the day.
No, but
oh, look, we got a super chat from Kialai Maho.
Meat is always good.
Thank you, Kialai.
Yeah, invest in me. Meat.
Invest in me. Surfactants.
Evo, yeah. Do either of you do live training seminar or have hands-on training? We do one-on-one training. You can check out the link in the comment section below.
And apply. It's not cheap. It's not free. And but we do get massive results.
Haley, wake up.
We absolutely crush it for everybody. All right, which one of these are we picking, Mike?
I like dwarf.
Okay, dwarf is the winner. If you guys made this far in the video, comment down below dwarf below. I'll hashtag your role. My name is Justin. It's Forever Self-Employed. Until next time, hustle hard and get that money, baby. Peace.